In 1897, Russian playwright Anton Chekhov crafted Uncle Vanya, which debuted in Moscow 2 years following its completion. This 4-act masterpiece unfolds the narrative of an urban couple, a professor and his spouse, venturing into a rural village to inspect their estate and announce its imminent sale for a grander investment. This timeless drama graces stages worldwide. The play commences with elderly nurse Marina Timofeevna and provincial doctor Michael Vovich Astrov reflecting on their enduring bond since the demise of the professor's first wife 11 years earlier. Astrov, burdened by the toll of his demanding profession, laments his accelerated aging, feeling prematurely middle-aged. Joining them is Uncle Vanya, the estate's overseer, aged 47, who, aided by Sonya, the professor's daughter from a prior marriage, manages the property sustaining the professor's urban lifestyle. Vanya's discontent mounts as the professor and his youthful wife, Yelena, along with Sonya and Telegin, approach. Seizing the moment, Vanya covertly ridicules Serebryakov, aware his taunts fall on deaf ears. His mother, Maria, urges him to desist and express gratitude for the professor's patronage. Maria, infatuated with the professor and enamored by Yelena's beauty, dotes on both. Astrov delivers a poignant soliloquy advocating for the preservation of Russia's forests, while Vanya, impetuously, declares his love for Yelena. Act 2 unfolds several days later, with Serebryakov lamenting the inevitability of old age to Yelena before retiring for the night. Sonya requests the presence of Dr. Astrov, yet the aged professor declines any medical attention. As Serebryakov drifts into slumber, Yelena and Uncle Vanya engage in conversation. She divulges the dissatisfaction of her marital life with the professor, while he reflects on his squandered youth. Regretting his failure to express his feelings to Yelena earlier, Vanya longs for a past where their love might have flourished. He also bemoans his excessive veneration of the professor, realizing it has dimmed the brightness of his own existence. Yelena, discomforted by Vanya's advances, eventually departs. Astrov, having imbibed slightly due to lack of patience, joins Vanya in conversation. Sonya intervenes, advocating for the virtue of honest labor as the path to true fulfillment. Meanwhile, a storm looms, prompting Astrov to confide in Sonya about his discontent. Unbeknownst to the others, Sonya harbors affection for Astrov. After Astrov departs, Yelena engages Sonya in a candid discussion, revealing mutual animosity dissolved by honest dialogue. Yelena admits her waning affection for the professor over time, while Sonya confesses her unrequited love for Astrov. Yelena encourages Sonya's affection, igniting hope within her. In the third act, Serebryakov summons Vanya, Sonya, and Yelena to the parlor. Vanya's advances toward Yelena are rebuffed as Sonya reveals her enduring love for Astrov, unacknowledged by him. Yelena offers to intercede, yet Sonya hesitates, fearing rejection but finding solace in sustaining hope. Yelena probes Astrov about his sentiments, to which he denies affection for Sonya but professes love for Yelena herself, sealing his declaration with a sudden kiss witnessed by Vanya. Yelena, seething with anger over recent events, is resolved to depart immediately, regardless of the professor's pending announcement. She bluntly informs Sonya that Astrov harbors no affection for her. Before anyone can depart, Serebryakov reveals his intention to sell the estate to settle familial debts, proposing investment in stocks and bonds to secure a vacation home in Finland, implied to be exclusive to him and Yelena. Vanya erupts in fury, accusing Serebryakov of selfishness and ingratitude for displacing him, Sonya, and Maria from their home, highlighting the sacrifices made to sustain the estate. Serebryakov retaliates with insults, prompting Maria to intervene and urge her son to calm down. Vanya storms off stage, pursued by Serebryakov, culminating in a gunshot heard off stage. Serebryakov rushes back on stage, pursued by Vanya wielding a loaded revolver. In a fit of emotional turmoil and self-disgust, Vanya collapses into a chair. Act 4 commences hours after the shooting, with the nurse Marina and peasant Telegin discussing the imminent departure of the old professor and Yelena. Astrov, conversing with Vanya, reflects on their tarnished characters after years of rural living. Depressed, Vanya contemplates suicide, having secretly acquired morphine from Astrov's pharmacy. With Sonya's assistance, Astrov persuades Vanya to relinquish the drug and choose life. As Yelena bids farewell to Astrov, she admits finding their kiss somewhat pleasurable. They share a final embrace, and Astrov gifts her a pencil as a keepsake. Remarkably, the old professor and Vanya reconcile, agreeing to bury their feud. Vanya, Sonya, and Maria resign themselves to their provincial existence. The play concludes with Sonya's poignant soliloquy, expressing faith in finding peace in the afterlife. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.